Hey there, friend. Before we dive into today's episode, I wanted to jump in here and do a free giveaway. If you didn't hear, I'll be giving away free access to my online course, the Social Media Automation Bootcamp, on the first episode of every month moving forward. This is a step-by-step training where I walk you through proven social media marketing strategies to really just help you simplify your social media content, automate your postings, and boost your engagement online. That way, if you know you are consistently showing up online from a front-end perspective, even on the days that you don't want to post, maybe you're stuck in meetings, or you're even away on a trip where you have zero service and don't want to be on your phone. So today is the first episode of the month, and I put everyone's name into a draw who's left a review on the More Than Social podcast, and this one is the winner for this month. It says, I just listened to episode 1 and I thought I had my avatar finalized, but I now have 2 more thoughts to add. Great info and looking forward to learning more and more. If that one doesn't ring a bell for you, this was Deanna. Deanna, thank you so much for leaving your review and being an active listener. I greatly appreciate you, and we will be in touch to give you free access to the program. If you want a chance to win free access to my online course as well, the Social Media Automation Bootcamp program, make sure to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and stay tuned for the first episode of every month. Now, let's dive right into the episode. If I could tell you the number one comment I've heard from entrepreneurs really over the last 7 years, it's that Facebook ads don't work. People press that boost or that sponsor button and they expect instant results. Unfortunately, doing that is not only going to waste your money, but it won't get you the results you are looking for from a lead generation aspect. There are a lot of moving pieces when it comes to lead generation and running ads on social media. In fact, there are over 13 different types of ads you can run on the back end of social media that all have different kinds of goals. When you press boost or sponsored on your post, you are choosing some of the lowest performing ads out there if you are looking for lead generation. The goal for that one is to get eyeballs on your post, messages, or link clicks. If that's your goal, sure, it could work for you in your favor, but those don't necessarily mean sales or leads. Heck, it doesn't even mean you'll get people to click on a link or take the next step within your business, like checking out your blog or something along those lines. From a personal perspective, this may seem a little creepy, but from a business perspective, it's incredible. Social media knows how we behave as users. AKA, they know if you'll watch every video, click every link you see, fill out every form that pops up, or if you purchase things that are put right in front of you. And because they know how we behave, the ad goals are associated around that. Plus, that's how it tracks performance and how the algorithm works to get us the correct type of results from our ads. So, if you've been pressing that sponsored, that promote, or that boost button and are falling into that category of people who just feel like Facebook ads don't work, I'll say it once and I will definitely say it again. It's not that they don't work. It's that you don't know what you are doing just yet. Yet is that key word I want to make you realize. In today's episode, I want to break down how you can start generating higher quality leads online. Most people, when they start running ads for lead generation or even for sales, they fall into the typical trap of advertising and really just shouting, buy me, buy me. Those aren't going to get you those high quality leads you're looking for. They will get you prey shoppers. And depending on your closing skills, those may be a waste of time for you in your business. The first goal is to make sure that you are speaking to your audience and actually providing value. Instead of saying, by me, I have the best lemonade in town, I won this award, say, here's how you can make your own lemonade from home. There is a big difference. Another aspect you have to know is what type of ad you should actually be running. Actually, to start, let's talk about the ads that you really shouldn't be running, okay? That way you have a full understanding of exactly what you should be doing. I've already talked about pressing that promote button that you see on your feed. That option is going to give you a choice between profile views, link clicks, or messages, which again, if this is your goal, great. But if you are looking for lead generation, this is not where you want to put your focus and your money. The issue with these ads from a lead generation aspect is that they will keep your audience on social media. More times than not, keeping those prospects on social media isn't going to bring you in the results that you are actually looking for. Instead, you want to get them off of social media and on to that next stage within your business. To do this, you actually want to run the ads on the back end of social media through something called Facebook Ads Manager. This is where you can create an ad, target the people who you want to see the ad, and even determine if you want it to be on Facebook or on Instagram, wherever you want to put it. This is also where you can choose the type of ad based on your real goal for your business, such as purchase, book appointment, etc. You won't just be really just shooting darts at the wall and just hoping that it sticks somewhere. Before we get into lead generation, let me break down those 3 types of ads that are available when you're clicking that boost button, just to make sure you understand that aspect first. The first option for these sponsored posts is an engagement ad. That's it. These posts are optimized for more people to see them and engage with them. Engagement in terms of likes, comments, shares, saves. Now, let me ask you, do you really care about that? I mean, yes, it could be great to have thousands of likes and maybe 1 billion comments, but it is actually very irrelevant to my business if those numbers are not reflecting on my bottom line. And I want to think that's the same for you as well. I mean, it's great to go viral, but it's not so great to go viral if you aren't hitting your sales goals. Another option for pressing that boost ad is link clicks, which is called a traffic ad. With a traffic ad, you ask Facebook or Instagram to put a post in front of people who are most likely to click a link based on how they behave. However, someone clicking a link doesn't mean they will actually land on your website and become a lead or purchase something or do that next step within your business. People can click links all day long, but again, it won't have a huge impact on your bottom line. And the third one, is messages, aka a messenger ad. This is where they're getting people to click the button and land in your instant messenger. This is a good option to open a conversation, but then it does require a lot of work on your end to respond manually, build that relationship, and hopefully turn them into prospects for your business. Remember, on the back end, we can choose an ad type that will actually go in line with our goal for lead generation, aka we can have an ad that will get people to fill out a form or even an application, and we can skip all the nonsense with all of these other ads. Keep in mind though, I'm not saying these other ads are necessarily bad, it's just the wrong type of ads if you are trying to generate leads for your business, okay? That's what I want you to keep in mind. We're talking about lead generation here. So, how do you actually generate high quality leads online then, okay? I follow and I teach a very specific process called the ACCC Formula. You attract your dream clients on social media. You collect their contact information off of social media. You connect with them to build a relationship through email marketing, and then you convert them into clients. So, step number 1 is attracting your dream client through social media. This is where you want to really, really utilize the back end of social media, just like I was talking about before. With the back end of social media, this is where we can really just say, hey Facebook, hey Instagram, take this one social media post, put it in front of my dream clients, and get them to do what I tell them to do, my goal for my business. I use something called a conversion ad, but you want to make sure you have your meta pixel set up for this one to work properly for you. The next step is getting them to become a lead, aka where you collect their contact information. So to do this, I use something called a lead magnet. This is where you give away something in exchange for someone's contact information, and then you put them through a very, very specific follow-up process and turn them into paying clients. The third step is to connect with them and build a relationship. This is where you build more trust. You start to position yourself as that expert. You start positioning them to say yes to wanting to work with you. Think of this really like the dating phase during a relationship. You are sharing stories. You're sharing your beliefs. You're starting to learn about each other, get to know each other type of situation. Now, to do this on automation, I use something called an email autoresponder. That way, you never have to manually follow up with anyone who requests access to your freebie, that lead magnet. And lastly, through your emails in something called retargeting ads, you can convert them into clients. When you follow the ACCC formula, you are leading with value that will attract a different type of people who are not just looking for a deal. It's also going to be the best way to build a relationship, especially if you work in an industry where you work one-on-one with clients. So, going back to ads and pressing that boost button, you aren't pressing that button once for this entire process that I just walked you through. You are only running those ads called conversion ads, which again are on the back end of social media. The ACCC formula isn't the only way to generate high quality leads online, but it's one of the most effective ways to do so. Long story short, the next time you're eager to press that boost button and you're looking for lead generation, think of me and just please don't press that button. Instead, look on the back end of Facebook and run ads through Ads Manager. If you have any questions regarding this, I'm always here to answer them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.